Alright, you guys, hello. Sorry. Hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm coming at you with another in our Come Build With Me series. Or, I guess, sorry, my Come Build With Me series. I'm currently working on this tiny house right here. I'm actually going to put it back to residential so I can get rid of that little pop-up bar. Just know that it is within the tiny tier if you decide to download it once I'm done with it. And I've got my sim Katai here. I need to get her in to the house. Post haste. But this is the house so far. I'm going to exit build mode just so I can have her start testing things. I don't really care what she's doing. I'm just making sure that everything can be accessed, pretty much. Have her come on in here. I'm going to have her shape things, go to, I might actually, I don't care about the notifications, may actually deplete some of her needs so that I can use some things. Hooray for UI cheats, right? But, oh no, she has to use the bathroom, okay. So she can do the bonsai, that's great. Love that. I actually may be able to storytell while I have my sim doing stuff because I'm used to playing and having a sim do things. Not used to it with building quite yet. But let's see. I might actually be able to use my thing. Wow, so eloquent, I know. I might actually be able to use my possible topics list. I can talk about Halloween. That might be fun. My husband and I dressed up as characters from Jujutsu Kaisen. That was really fun. He went as Yuji Itadori, who's the main character, and I went as Chozo, which is not a love interest for Yuji. I'll just say that. I could go on and on about the female characters in that show and how I just don't really vibe with any of them. But, you know, okay, she's gonna cook. I'm gonna look at what she can make. If she can use her counters, that's all important. She's making a salad, so she's not using the oven, but I assume that she can use the oven. She just doesn't want to. She's starting to stink because she needs the shower. But I'm going to make sure she can sit at this table and or sit at, she can't cook so she keeps cutting herself. It's so funny. Oh my goodness. Sorry, got distracted. Hopefully she doesn't set fire to anything. That's just what I would need, Sims. Basically, for Halloween, uh, actually it's really funny because if you look, let me make sure that you guys can see while I turn my chair. This poster right here is Jujutsu Kaisen. So it's an anime that my husband and I both really like. But to make his costume, like Yuji's costume and Chozo's, we actually got elements from a whole bunch of like thrift stores, and then I sewed it all together. So I do sew, that is a skill that I have, and I've cultivated over many, many years trying to sew costumes. Just because there's nothing wrong with buying a costume online, I just find that the material most often is uncomfortable, so I don't like it very much. Also, I'm totally recording and not paying attention to how much time I have. Let me do math really fast. Katai is taking a nap on the couch, so I'm glad that works. Let's see. Okay, I'm just gonna set my timer for 10 minutes because this is still Come Build With Me for 10 minutes time. Okay, it looks like she can use the shower autonomously, which is nice. She hasn't attempted to go upstairs to the bed, so I'm worried that something's wrong with it. I want to see if she can dance if I turn this on. Let's do carnival beats. Because sometimes they like don't have room to dance, and I did want to make sure that with the TV being so small that the music is actually really nice. Okay, it looks like she does have room, which is good. Okay, so far everything works. I'm a little worried about this. Can she get upstairs? Oh, it looks like she can. She's going. It's all well lit, which is great, considering we have 37 simoleons left. Well, actually I have more, don't I? Because she made garden salad. Okay, so she can come up here. See if she'll take a nap. And then I especially wanted to see if this was actually a bookshelf, but it looks like it does function as a bookshelf. She doesn't have a computer. I'd say there's a perfect spot for her, a sim to have a computer, but we can't afford one right now. And probably your sim wouldn't either if they were moving into a 20,000 simoleon house. So, yeah, that's pretty good. I have about 8 minutes left. I don't have budget, which means I need to use debug. Which is fine. Debug is fine. I'm actually gonna get rid of this because put in inventory. No. Maybe I won't get rid of it. I'll just wait. Everything seems functional. It's pretty good. I love that so much. I clicked off. I'm sorry. I have to remind myself how to do the debug cheat. So it says you have to do show live edit objects, and then I search debug, click on it. Ooh, this is different. Okay, I think I figured it out. You have to do a whole bunch of stuff, but I should have base game. Whoa, this is a huge tree. I love it. Also, I hate that it's raining, but it just is going to be raining. Actually, no it doesn't. Hold on. Going into live mode, and I'm going to manage worlds. And then I'm gonna edit from it out there. I'm gonna start my timer again. I have about 7 minutes. It didn't start. There we go. Okay, I am seeing. I mean, I can get rid of this tree. Bye. Seeing this tree. Seeing this tree. Oh, it's huge. I don't want that. This one. Or this one. Ooh, I like that one better. I have to figure out how I want to use it. I could do this like thing where I forgot I can't copy. It's like we don't have a full fence, but to hint that we still have like something going on, we could go like this. Ooh, I like. That's nice. Okay. And then we have a whole bunch of hedges. We have a curated tree. Sorry, I keep doing this. Ah. It's just to get it out of my face. I have like dead lavender for some reason. Ooh, these pink flowers are really cute. Why don't we put them here? It's like kind of causing me anxiety to do it not the way I usually do it. Which is I usually pull a whole bunch of stuff out and just go for it. I'm deleting this. I usually pull everything out in stacks, but I definitely don't have enough room for that this time around, so I'm trying something new. Don't know if I'm gonna like it. This is huge lavender. Make it a little smaller, please. Yes, there we go. Okay. That's good. There's some bushes, it's different shade, I don't really love. Yeah, maybe throw some wildflowers in there. This empty space, and then put some wildflowers over here on the side. Tie it in. The key to making good garden beds that look nice is to go in rules of 3 and then also put the same type of flower, like the same type of plants throughout the yard so that there's some continuity. Okay, and then I have these classy bushes. Which, honestly, I don't know. I might decorate the mailbox with these. Because it's kind of nice, you know? Keep saying that. You know. I don't know, it depends if I have a path or not. I don't know if I'm going to have a path. I don't know if I like how that looks. I might, well, if this was a deck, I'd definitely have some of these around. It's not a deck because it was a tiny house. In fact, I might make it a deck. And then anyone who wants it to be a tiny house can just delete the deck. Oh, it's coming out so nice. Okay. I might do one more. The other thing for Sims that I've found is you don't want to have like straight across. You don't want it to be all connected. You want some spaces in there. So see how I connected this? I actually hate it. I don't know what to do about that. Probably just bring it out like this more. Yeah. Because I don't want it to be connected. I want space. Cool. Okay, bushes. Do I need more bushes? I might, continuity's sake, bring some bushes out here. Give it some spaces. Okay. Honestly, that looks way better than it did. 3 minutes. Oh, we're off of base game only. Sorry guys, I didn't notice. You know, I think I'm gonna be done with debug. And I'm gonna spend my last 2 minutes doing terrain. Okay, I always put this as lighter. Because it bugs me when it's like oversaturated. I just am running over everything, giving it a light, dusting. Got this apple tree, can be a little bit more on the concentrated side. Light dusting, hinting at the fence being larger. Okay, light dusting here. Okay, then especially with this, I am going to raise it up. So we're going to have stairs, which means actually, oh, the apple tree's probably fine. And then I'm just gonna connect it back. Oh, that scared me. Timer. Stop. Okay, that's 15 minutes. Sweet. It's nice, right? The light dusting. Oh, and then I am going to have a path down to the sidewalk. So I'm just putting dirt underneath where that path will go. I could totally see them coming out, so I'm just gonna do a light dusting here like this. Put some other kind of path there. Nice. Okay. I'm not gonna go super over this time. But doesn't that look nice? Oh, it's cute. If I had more budget, I could do like lighting. I don't though, so lighting will have to be done by you guys. Okay. Well, we're gonna do 15 more minutes to kind of tie it all up, and then that's done. That's crazy. Ah, so nice. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.